A pleasant welcome to all. Now we are going to study about file directory structure. Video lecture and e-content created by R.D.Sivakumar, MSc MPhil MTech, Assistant Professor of Computer Science and Assistant Professor and Head Department of MCom CA, INR Janaki Mall College, Sivagasi. Mobile 09944042243. Email sivamsccsit@gmail.com. Website www.rdsivakumar.blogspot.in. File directory structure definition. Directory structure is the way an operating system's file system and its files are displayed to the user. Files are typically displayed in a hierarchical structure. Storage structure. A disk can be used in its entirety for a file system. Alternatively, a physical disk can be broken up into multiple partitions, slices, or mini disk, each of which becomes a virtual disk and can have its own file system or be used for raw storage, swap space, etc. Or multiple physical disks can be combined into one volume, therefore a larger virtual disk with its own file system spanning the physical disk. Directory overview. Directory operation to be supported include search for a file, create a file, add to the directory, delete a file, erase from the directory, list a directory, possibly order in different ways, rename a file, may change sorting or order, traverse the file system. Single level directory. Simple to implement, but each file must have unique name. Two level directory. Each user gets their own directory space. File names only need to be unique within a given user directory. A master file directory is used to keep track of each user's directory and must be maintained when users are added to or removed from the system. A separate directory is generally needed for system files. System may or may not allow users to access other directories besides their own. If access to other directories is allowed, then provision must be made to specify the directory being accessed. If access is denied, then special consideration must be made for users to run programs located in system directories. A search path is the list of directories in which to search for executable programs and can be set uniquely for each user. 3 structured directories. Each user process has the concept of a current directory from which all relative searches takes place. Files may be accessed user either absolute path names relative to the root of the tree or relative path names relative to the current directory. Directories are stored the same as any other file in the system, except there is a bit that identifies them as directories, and they have some special structure that the OS understands. ACYCLIC-GRAPH directories. When the same files needed to be accessed in more than one place in the directory structure, example, because they are being shared by more than one user or process, it can be useful to provide a cyclic graph structure. Windows only supports symbolic links termed shortcuts. General graph directory. If cycles are allowed in the groups, then several problems can arise. Search algorithm can go into infinite loops. One solution is to not follow links in search algorithm. Subtrees can become disconnected from the rest of the tree and still not have their reference counts reduced to 0. Periodic garbage collection is required to detect and resolve this problem. Thank you.